Two men journey to the bars and restaurants of Scandinavia to find amazing beers, always with the same question.
Hey, what's on tap?
It's time to find out.
All right, what's on tap podcast?
We are back.
All right, so we have two beers in front of us today.
I brought one. And
I brought one.
And the beer I brought, Stefan got a gleam in his eye.
Oh, I did.
Because I do not know what the name of the beer means, and he does.
I do. So we will save that for the second beer.
Oh, no!
Because the first beer we have is a much hyped beer that was recently delivered to the Scandinavian market from Industrial Arts Brewing Company called Wrench. And this is a Northeast IPA coming in at a lush and tropical zesty 7.1%.
Good level.
Yes. And this is packaged on October 8th, 2020 at exactly 11:56 and 38 seconds.
Oh my god.
In the morning.
Bam. On the second.
I appreciate their specificity and respect their...
If we wait 50 seconds, it'll be past its prime.
Too late. It's already past its prime.
Oh no. I don't think
this
so.
This is a drain pour at this point. All right, so...
I've already smelled it, and it smells very good. Fruity.
Very, very good.
Hoppy.
Yes.
Has a lot of the... You already tasted it. You're supposed to say cheers. Cheers. There, clink. Everyone has heard the clink.
It's so good.
That's good. Citrusy.
Very light, very easy to drink. This is just going to... This is one of those IPAs that comes in at a high ABV, but is very easy to drink.
Very easy to drink. You could just go glug glug glug. Oh,
this is going to go down easier than your mom.
So she says hi.
Yeah, I know she does. She doesn't need to say hi. I saw her last night.
Yeah, in the sun, this would empty quickly without me knowing it.
Oh my god! I mean, it's quite honestly, this is one of the best IPAs I've had in a while.
It's probably a 425 for me.
Oh, hands down.
You're going higher?
It's kind of leaning to a 4.5 because I gotta be honest with you, it's so well balanced and it's so easy to drink that you just want to keep drinking this beer and going back to it. The flavors are light and fruity. The aftertaste is slightly dry with a bit of a lightly floral aroma. I mean, it just is. It's as you've been known to say, quaffable.
Quaffable.
It is super quaffable.
I'm really digging their graphical style.
It's
basically built out of hexagons, where one hexagon contains the beer name, one hexagon contains the brewery name with logo, and then one hexagon contains like all the nitty-gritty details, like ABV and size and notes of lush and tropical zest and stuff. I've always loved this kind of graphical style, because I myself, if I ever try to do anything graphical, it turns out similarly. I need.
The industrial construct is a very appealing idea, and the fact that a brewery is incorporating it into their design, and they're called industrial arts. I think it's just, I mean, you've got the mix between the hexagonal tiles and the blueprint schematic kind of look. I mean, they really understand their brand and what they're going for. And I think that this just, it's a lot of fun. They really get in there. And this beer is so freaking good.
I'm gonna nail it down at a strong 425.
Yeah.
And then you can put the 4.5.
I'm going to go 4.5. Yeah,
Good.
I think so because the drinkability and the pleasure quaffable factor is so high on this one that as I'm drinking it, I'm just kind of like, I just want more. I just want another sip. I just want to try it again. And that you don't get that a lot with your IPAs these days because they're so heavy and adjunct laden. And while you may enjoy your pineapple, passion fruit, mango, milkshake stout, you're not going to want to like hit it. Like, you don't want like another can as soon as you finish this.
No.
Whereas this one, I feel like as I'm drinking it, I'm looking forward to a 6-pack of this.
Nice.
And I haven't felt that way for an IPA in quite a while. So that's why I think I'm giving it such a high review.
That's good because I think our listeners like it more when we disagree.
Yes.
Than when we just go, yes, this is beer. We give same rating. Next beer.
Well, okay, we're not disagreeing so much that I'm giving it a 4.5. We get to 4.25.
No, we're only slightly disagreeing.
All right, so the next beer is Bombo Claat.
By Bierol. I brought this.
Yes. Bierol is an Austrian brewery.
Yeah.
And we had them on the show at the Christmas episode of last season because I brought a Bierol beer because no one had tried their beers and I was super excited about trying it. And it was I want to say it was a Baltic porter of some sort. And it was not well received overall. So,
Aww.
But I mean, Baltic porter is a weird style overall. So it's not a bad thing that we didn't embrace it entirely.
No, it happens.
But Bombo Claat in Jamaican means motherfucker.
Oh!
Basically.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So the beer is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial coconut cocoa stout. So it has...
So Bombo Claat is like douchebag or motherfucker.
So you are a real Bombo Claat.
No, you're a super Bombo Claat.
Oh, thank you. I love you.
You're welcome.
I love when you give me compliments.
Yes.
So what did I say? Bourbon barrel-aged imperial coconut cocoa stout.
Oof, that's a lot to live up to.
When you smell it,
I'm afraid to smell it almost. Ooh.
It smells really good.
It smells a lot of coconut, a lot of cocoa.
Yes. Bourbon
I
as
gotta
well.
admit, it smells really good.
It actually smells...
It borders on sunscreen and the coconutty flavors, but I have high hopes for this. All right, cheers. Motherfucker. Okay, so I get the cocoa, I get the coconut, I get the bourbon barrel aging. This beer is hitting all of the adjectives that's there.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
You Bombo Claat.
Exactly. It comes in at a... What is the ABV on this?
I didn't check.
I'm not seeing it on the
I just brought it.
label.
Let's see if the internet can give us answers to the questions we desire.
Well, apparently Austria does not require ABV on the packaging because it is not here.
Bombo Claat.
But it is super tasty.
What? If this is true, this is the banger of the year, and we're close to the end of the year. It says 8.7.
There is no way this is 8.7.
No.
It is impossible. Come on.
Way. Okay, so what the regular Bombo Claat is 8.2, and the bourbon barrel aged is 8.7. No way. It says alcohol 8.7.
Where do we see that?
Middle of the label.
It's so small. Yeah. Okay, so
4.75.
Okay, 100%. Yeah. I mean, because holy crap. I mean, I thought this was a 13-14% beer. Hands down.
This one is approaching flavors we've had from, like you said, 14% beers that hide their alcohol. This one shows by full...
Okay. Well, first of all, the mouthfeel and the carbonation on this beer is 100% spot on. The milk chocolate notes on this beer is, quite frankly, cycle level.
Yes.
I mean, it is just delivering this rich, semi-sweet, dark milk chocolate, eating Nestle's Toll House chocolate chip
yes.
morsels by the handful.
When you say that the mouthfeel is spot on, you don't mean spot on for 8.7%. You just mean spot on for what you're looking for. It feels like 10%.
It feels like 10%. I mean, so recently we've tried the. So we will. Hold on a second, I gotta reconfigure my my try.
We've had thick stouts.
And recently we've had some stouts that have been rather thin, being 10-12%.
Yes,
been very, very thin. For this to only be 8.7%, and to get this just luxurious mouthfeel, this incredible chocolate notes, these
it definitely has the bourbon
coconut
aftertaste.
These coconut flavors. I mean, honestly, this might be hitting 5. I have to be honest with you.
Let me actually Google what I paid for this.
Okay, so
what?
I'm going to be honest with you. The coconut side is a little flat. I don't get the coconut.
Not much coconut. No.
There's not enough coconut in here. I mean, this is like super harsh critical, and I'm only justifying not giving it a 5 at this point.
Yes. So it has the milk chocolate, it has cocoa, it has bourbon, but the coconut is lacking.
The bourbon doesn't spiral outwardly as you would expect from a bourbon barrel age, so this is falling in that rare 4.5475 area. If the coconut was more pronounced, it was really just banger hitting it head on, this could be a 5 beer, 4.75 beer. But this is an upper echelon.
I started at the 4.5, but with this low for the feeling, I want to increase it to 4.75. I paid €8.50 for this bottle.
Wow,
it's a good price.
Yeah,
it's a good price for such a potent brew. This is kind of lightning in a bottle.
It literally is. I mean, it's so rare that you get a beer that hits at this level. It has this much oomph.
Yes.
Wow.
What's really sad is that we will give this high ratings. Some of our friends will search this out and they will be disappointed. Because this is the perfect time. This beer is peaking today.
Yeah.
It feels like it. This is...
Maybe if you're having it within the next 2 weeks, you're gonna.
But then they would have already built up their expectations. Yeah. Today is the day. This beer.
I just have to say that this beer, maybe it's peaking at this point, but the chocolate notes are rich and luxurious. The coconut is waning and it's underwhelming, but the barrel aging makes up for that, and it's just a
aftertaste is long and luscious,
just like your penis.
Small but thin. No, wait. No, it's a reasonable size.
Just like this beer.
Yes.
I will say that Bombo Claat, motherfucker.
It's an aptly named beer. I am really happy I brought it to share with you.
I am super glad you brought it because, wow, this has been so good.
This is the reason why I buy so many beers from web shops throughout Europe. Sometimes just searching for Imperial Stout and then finding stuff that sounds fun. Because you get a lot of stinkers, and then you get a lot of really good ones.
Yeah, and when you get the really good ones, all the stinkers really pay off.
They fade away.
They fade away so quickly.
They no longer exist.
Yes.
Just like all of our haters.
Yes.
I can't imagine this podcast having any haters.
There's not.
If anyone is listening to this, they're obviously not haters.
No.
So cheers to all our listeners.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, Stefan.
Cheers to you.
Right. And cheers to this beer.
Yay.
There we go.
Triple cheers. So yeah, if you can find Bierol
Bombo Claat,
definitely search it out.
Warning, you need to get the Bombo Claat bourbon barrel aged.
Yes.
There's a non-bourbon Bombo Claat and we cannot vouch for that one. It'll probably be good too.
More than likely. Alright, so till next time.
Keep drinking, you dum-dums.
This podcast is part of the Pod Syndicate family. For more criminally compelling shows, articles, and conversations, head to wearepodsyndicate.com.